What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? David, Sean, Jan, how's everybody? Love to hear about all y'all's weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Love to hear how all the car shows went. What's happening, Jan? Contact this past week. I won a trophy at my first car show. That's awesome, Jan. Do you know what it was for? Or did they have categories? How'd it go? Woo woo. We attended a car show this weekend as well. If you guys haven't seen the videos we've been posting, we have a couple more to post. The interviews we were doing. We saw some amazing cars. What's going on, Charles? How you doing? Clearly, we got some sun. She got burnt. That's what happens. 90 degrees on a blacktop. Kind of cool.
You got burnt.
I did, but you got a little bit darker than I did.
I always do.
That Puerto Rican in you. Yep.
Yep. Puerto Rican blood.
Yep. So
that's why you love me.
Of course. Saturday show was fun. Monday parade was canceled. Yeah, the weather's been a little crazy. It's actually raining right now. Again, we wanted to try to do something in the garage with the cars and get them outside to show you guys tonight, but the weather is not cooperating with us.
Not so much.
Yet again.
We were outside, which is why we're all wet.
We were. We were in the pool, and it was raining, but we stayed in the pool, the jacuzzi. So that was nice. It's nice to have that open again. It's nice to have car season here again. So yeah, but we'll talk a little bit about 24 Camaro tonight. Definitely want to talk about shows. Camaro Fest coming up. What's up, Al? How you doing? North Texas on board. Got my paint swatches yesterday. Thanks again. Very welcome, Al. Did everyone get everything we mailed out as well? Definitely don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. But mostly everyone that's here has been here. And we greatly appreciate it, guys. So thank you. But definitely, we did. We're gonna put together a couple posts about everyone that sent pictures of their merch on from this past weekend. It was really cool to see, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of surreal. I mean, we're kind of like nobodies, I guess. But it's nice to see you guys wearing our stuff. So we appreciate it. If you were able to secure me some M&Ms for my friend in hospice, let me know. Tonya, tell Charles. It was a different show this year.
They did no tannies.
No cannies.
No tannies. But.
Ow.
But
what?
But.
I know. Normally they give those big tons on. Nothing, dude. I was shocked. They gave a whole bunch of gum. I was like,
I got a bunch of gum.
Was it like M&M? You getting a little cheap on us? Like, what's the deal? I was shocked.
We're giving us up.
Yeah. I know. So they give these little things out, and we'll go. Don't take it out of the package.
Well, I have to, or you won't be able to see it.
All right. So
we got your friend this.
It was a little M&M keychain. We'll send it to you. We thought about you. We were disappointed. They weren't giving away candy like they used to. There was over 600 cars there. So it was a big show. There was a lot of cars to see. But just they didn't give away candy like they did in previous years. So it was kind of crazy. So sorry, man. But we'll send a little
work, Charles.
Yeah. I felt bad. I was like, are you serious? Like, come on now. But we'll get this stuff sent your way.
Well, we're gonna see him at Nationals, aren't we? Like in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Unless you want us to bring it to, well, before nationals, it's a Conklin show. Are you going to the Tom Henry show? So we are doing the Tom Henry show, the Conklin show, and need to follow up on the Tom Henry show date. Yes, okay. And we're going to be doing an interview that weekend with Scott Settlemeyer and Tom Henry. So we're doing an interview with both of them together. So you're not going to want to miss that one. That one's going to be on Sunday because we need to do it before we drive back. So hopefully we're going to be in Tom's Chevy showroom. And Tom and Scott will be there, and we'll be doing both of them, and we'll be doing Q&A, and I'm sure they'll have some giveaways. So you're not going to want to miss that one. What's going on, Keith? Sorry, how you doing? January 2nd, funeral in 2 weeks. Life is rough. Oh, damn. Sorry, David. Was not looking to head to Cali this week. Oh, apologize about that, man. Condolences. My other concern is she is in hospice right now. I'm not sure how much time she has left. Yeah, we'll just ship it. That's no problem.
Okay, we can ship it.
Yeah, we ship it. Don't worry about the cost. Of course, brother. All the time. So, we got a couple more videos to drop, and then of course we're still going to drop the video with the lead Camaro designer that we did with him, and what else was that? Oh, also Hendrick cars. So the 40th anniversary Hendrick editions are arriving at dealerships right now. We found out the cost. We found out it's a little crazy, but we did find out a whole bunch of information on the 40th anniversary cars. So we'll be doing a video soon about it. So stay tuned for that because that's pretty cool. And hopefully we'll be able to see one at one of these shows. We do know someone that is either getting one or trying to get one. I don't know. We'll keep that under the belt right now, but it's gonna be cool. So we'll do a video of all the locations of where they're going and where they're gonna be, so customers can find them and purchase them if they want. So we'll be doing that. Still gotta do our video with the Synergy GM. What's that thing called? Mm-hmm. That's hanging on our wall about your car and my car. It's literally right in front of your computer.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, the number of how many cars, how rare our cars were from 2010. We'll be doing a video on that as well. I'm waiting for the Synergy story and how we can get one. Okay.
How you can get a Synergy?
No, how we can get the thing. GM Archives, yes. Of the letters, yes. So GM Archives is their business has been booming apparently. I wonder why. But definitely something we're proud to help them out with. So kind of cool. Also, Camaro inventory left. The numbers are dwindling super fast, guys. So if you still want one, need one, definitely try to get one. Also, big thing I wanted to talk about that the article that came out. Okay, everybody knows this article that everyone is sharing up the wazoo of General Motors spending $175 million and the Lansing Grand River plant. It is fake. It is clickbait, and don't believe it and don't share it. It is literally, they changed the year on the article. That was from 2015, and they They literally changed the date on the article to try to make it relevant, to try to get people to click on it so they can get money from their ads. So that's just what's going on right now. I mean, GM Authority posted it. There's a whole bunch of magazines that are posting it, and it's just fake news. So no news on a fifth generation car. Seventh generation car, and no news that GM is doing anything Camaro related. So clickbait is real, y'all. It's kind of crazy what's going on. So, I mean, I'll just show you. I'll just show you one too, because it's just like there's a new article that's getting posted about Camaro, like this one, another one, like never say never about Camaro return, says Chief Scott Bell. Yeah, first of all, could they get any better pictures of a 2019 front end? They're talking about making it an SUV, talking about making it all electric. It's just crazy. First of all, whoever does any of these images really definitely doesn't work for a manufacturer because they don't do such a good job.
How are we climbing in that back seat over the tire?
Yeah. They don't know what they're doing. It's just kind of crazy what's going on, and there's so many articles that are coming out from all over, like even Car and Drivers posting them. It's just everyone is trying to get a story, and everyone is on the words of the higher ups. But until GM says boo, I mean, GM had to come out last week, like we talked about, just to tell people that Pontiac is not real. After we all know. Oh, and I got to tell you this crazy story. Literally, at my dealership.
Linda just got back from NASCAR.
What's up, Linda? How you doing? Yes, I heard you saw a couple 40th anniversary cars over there. That was the race. It looked like it was a good time. So at my dealership, someone called in this week about putting a deposit on the El Camino. That is not a lie. And then we told them it wasn't real. So then, like 2 days later, they showed up at the dealership to give us a deposit for the El Camino. And we're like, what? Sure, we'll take your money. No, of course not. We wouldn't do that. We're like,
a new El Camino?
Yeah, you mean a 1980 El Camino? Yeah, no, it's not a real thing. Oh, and we also had a phone call because someone wanted to put a deposit on the new Chevelle. Not a real thing. Those cars are not coming back. Sorry to tell everybody. It's not going to happen.
El Camino, huh?
It's, oh my God. There's so much fake news, and just people are putting stories out there just to throw it out and see what sticks. Clearly stuff's sticking because people are clicking the articles and sharing it all over Facebook. It's just kind of crazy. I saw the story on the El Camino. Yeah, it's so much fake news. It's just so hard to contain. But when you have these supposed journalists pushing fake news to get money for their company, it's hard to combat it. That's why you really just have to wait for the manufacturer to say anything. And even, I mean, they have to say stuff about fake stuff, which they shouldn't ever have to do. But if they don't, it just keeps getting wild. So El Camino, guys. El Camino. I got Tom Henry's show date June 22nd. Okay, so we can't go to that one because we can't go to GM Nationals because it's the same. It's next month.
Yeah.
Okay.
22nd and 23rd.
Okay. So we will already be in Pennsylvania for the Cochran show. Is anyone else going to that show, by the way? Anyone watching going to the Cochran show? I'm sure a lot of people would love an El Camino. I mean, they didn't sell the first time, and they actually lost GM a lot of money. But they're I've seen some at Barrett Jackson going for some crazy money. Just like the third gens. Tonya did a great interview. If you haven't seen it, we just posted the video yesterday. If you haven't seen the interview of this car, tell the people. With Chris from Hackettstown Discount Tire.
It was really cool. Oh man, I'm tired.
That's it. So you're gonna tell people about it?
They can go see it.
It was pretty cool.
I know. They can go see it. I'm
Wow.
not going to give it away.
Give it away.
I'm not giving it away.
Nothing's for free.
No, they can go see it.
I've got three, a
That's
70,
beautiful.
83, and 84. Yeah,
It's a beautiful third gen.
it was. She even, before she even started cleaning her car, she saw the car and went over to it.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice car. Reminded me of mine. So I had to go see it.
Wish we were going to Tom's. We always go, but our daughter is due to have a baby. Oh, that's awesome. Well, we're excited for you guys and the fam getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Our last year, 4th of July, got all messed up because of that.
Mm-hmm. Come on, guys, hit that like button. We got 3 likes. We got about 20 people watching. Does your dealership 3-ring binder that is in the showroom for the Camaro have 3 pages or 2?
Oh, that's in there.
It's underneath my table right now.
It's down there.
So it's not in the dealership, and
Nope.
It has 3. 3 pages because 2 pages are in the table and 1 page is back there, and it's just the accessory page. But they had to have something at the dealership talking about it until 24 is over, and then I'll take it. So, but our ones are actually signed. Is it accessible?
No.
Can you get it?
No.
I can get it.
No.
Show the people.
They're at the very bottom.
Show the people.
They're at the bottom.
Show the people.
They are at the bottom.
Yeah, so first page is the exterior paint. Second page is interior. And third page is the accessories shown, by the way. So that's kind of cool. Also, guys, for car shows coming up, I know we have to do a shout out for our new sponsor here. If you guys haven't seen it, Car Show Life, check them out. We're actually getting one done for our Panther. So they're doing one for our Bagheera. But definitely something that's really cool. He's done one for my Blue SS tribute, and a bunch of people that are even on here. So if you want one, discounts, what was it? 15% off your entire order. If you use the discount code Dweller at checkout, and it doesn't matter what product you get, 15% off of everything. So that's really cool. And Drake's a great dude, and we look forward to see what he is doing for our car. So we can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we're excited.
So that's that. Let's check one other thing, guys, because we're going to check the 2024 Camaro and how many vehicles are left. Performance cars. Let's do it. See how many 2024 Chevrolet Camaros remain. And how much longer is this going to be up there? You think, guys? 2024 Panther. Look at that. What a beauty. Sometimes I just go to the page and just play with the builder. There's a ZL1 collector's edition. Still got all those errors on it, but it's okay. All right, let's check the inventory, see what we got going. How many 2024s are left in the market? All right. Wow. 100 cars got. I went down 100 cars from last week, guys. Only 762 cars left. Oh my God. Did you guys see the crazy prices? There is an SS out there right now. Oh, David's giving memberships away. We appreciate it, David. Thank you so much, man. 4-hour drive to Conklin. Wonder if I stay over and drive home on Sunday. We're gonna be there. We have a hotel room for 2 nights, I think, right?
Uh-huh.
We got a hotel room for. Now we got balloons.
Oh.
Woo woo! We appreciate it, David. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining the Cave Dwellership.
But Talon.
And Talon got a membership. Welcome, Talon, for being here. Sold him. The first guy got a membership. The V6 Collector's Edition. Hope your car is doing well, by the way. Cochrane Show, we're staying overnight, Friday and Saturday.
Talon is Bagheera's baby brother.
Yep, they were on the same truck together. So that's kind of cool.
And the train.
What's going on, Mark? How you doing? In memory of Uncle John. Uncle John, rest in peace. Good sir. I don't know if you guys have seen, there is a 2SS on the locator that is going for $225,000. Let's see if we can even find it, because that's like
It's a lot of paper.
that's a lot of money. See, look at the max 241,000. Sorry. See if we can find that one. Whoa. Oh, I didn't realize you can go like really super high on that. That's crazy. Let's see. Wow, look at these SSs. Look at the prices of these SSs, guys. Oh my God, what the hell just happened? There we go. Oh my God. $241,000 at Joe Basil Chevrolet in Michigan. 179,000, 225,000. That's a 1LE. It's a 1LE, 1LE. Wow. Panther SS. Look at that. $225,000. Holy snap. Who is gonna that's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. Crazy. I can't even imagine. That
was ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
That's 5 of my Camaros. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's insane. Well, at least we know. Now we know, right? So 762 cars left, guys.
It'll get down to 4.
That's crazy. Oh, here we'll break it down. Not many V8s left, guys. Look at that. There's only 8 1SSs left. Holy snap. Only 8. And look at, they're actually at normal price. Good to see.
Why would somebody pay 240 some thousand when you could get those?
Grab them while you can. 31 2SSs. Oh, one's a contacted dealership. Contact dealer. Wow. And of course, 2 ZL1s, but we know they're not available because that's a Panther. And that one, I don't know why that one's at $134,000 for that ZL1. Mike Bell Chevrolet, and that one's in Michigan too. That's crazy. Insane. Then if you want a V6, 253 LTs, 192 LTs, and 253 1LTs, guys. Crazy. Who would have thought it would come to this? I don't know, but I feel like every day they're talking about Camaro still. Yet the manufacturer's not talking about Camaro, and they like want it all to go away. But you know what? We're keeping the faith here. Still rocking the Keep the Faith shirt. This was a dry fit. We still have merchandise left. We have one Keep the Faith pink hat
We do.
left. We have one green hat left.
No, we don't.
Why no one paid for it yet?
What hat is that? Where is it?
In the bag over there. We have
Isn't that Mark's
shirts
hat?
left.
That's Mark's hat.
Oh, is it?
Mark needs to send you an address
I know, Mark. If you're watching, send us an address, brother.
and some money.
And you'll get that hat shipped out to you. Also, we still got some shirts left, gray ones, and then we have one white medium. So that's a rare off because everyone else is getting the gray ones. Cotton tees. I mean, they're only $25.
Mhm.
So nothing too crazy. And then what else is going on?
Mm.
Oh, what's up, G7? How you doing? We have check this. I'm waiting to do this. Camaro first. All right, guys. So it's coming up. We all know it, and if anyone's going, let us know so we can put you on the list for this amazing event because it's coming down to the wire, guys. Camaro Fest is almost here. We got what was it? 100 days. It's like how many days till Camaro Fest?
Wow,
It's
you're
like 60 something
counting the
days.
I don't know. I didn't count the
I
days.
saw someone posted on Facebook like a countdown to the days for Camaro Fest, but definitely an amazing show. August 1st to the 4th, we're gonna be there. We're excited to get there, so definitely let us know if you're going, so you can hook up with us and put me on the list. Oh, you're on our list, Jan. We're supposed to pick you up at the airport.
No, she's
driving.
driving.
She's driving now.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was flying.
Well, she's getting a car, like a rental car.
Oh, cool.
I'm picking her up.
Are you getting a rental Camaro? Because that'd be cool. A lot of people are doing that. Power Tour 2 weeks away. Where is the Power Tour this year? Where is it starting? This is the 13th annual Camaro. Really? Is it? It's only 13? I feel like it's been longer. Well, there was COVID, so they didn't do it for 2 years, right?
I think so.
So, of course, the events at Camaro Fest, we got the road course, we got drag racing, we got the Camaro Cross, we have the NCM track, which there are still slots open if you want to race on the track. This is the NCM track is the Corvette track at the Corvette National Museum. So it's right across the street from the museum. NCM.
National Corvette Museum.
I know.
NCM.
I'm flying to Nashville. May cheapo rental. Nice. May get a maybe cheapo rental. I mean, see if they even rent Camaros. A lot of companies will, and then you can roll in with a Camaro. That'd be cool. That would be dope. Of course, car show. Don't listen to this car show stuff on the website yet. We're working on getting it updated. Because as we're the guest judges, along with Diana and Casey. So we'll be judging at the car show. So we will not be in the car show. We're going to be judging the car show. So it's going to be intense this year. Of course, we got sponsors and vendors are there as well. You got the meet and greet, Becky D meet and greet, and then the official, of course, parking lot parties are always going to be awesome. Yeah. So any questions at all, check out CamaroFest.org. Okay, it's not .com.org. Plus, they have not unveiled the shirt design yet. I heard Mike Lee is on the case, so that's going to be cool. But see, they're waiting for the design for the coin too. The coin is super rare. If you can get a coin, get a coin. I have a coin for the last at least 5 or 6 of them. that they have, and it's pretty cool. Last year's actually had the Panther on it, so that was kind of cool. I'm curious to see what this year's design is going to be.
I
But
haven't done a coin for every year though.
they have not done a coin for every year.
No.
Only is probably last like 5 or 6 years, 5 like last 5 Camaro Fests. I feel like I've got a coin in. But these are all the pricing for you guys, so you guys know ahead of time.
I'm glad you got them because I didn't bring them.
I've always gotten a coin. I mean, for $15, I'm getting a coin.
No, I got them too,
Yeah.
but I didn't bring them.
Yeah.
I don't. They're in a coin case.
Been watching YouTube video from 2013. Yeah, that 175,200 franc commands are Yankos, by the way. Well, funny story. If you guys didn't see this weekend, Tony did a video.
We interviewed a Yanko.
We did interview a guy that got a 2024 Yanko. He has number 14, by the way. It was originally a Mosaic Black 1LE, 2SS 1LE, and he transferred it. He made the dealership. What did you tell us about the story about the dealership? The dealership couldn't get an allocation and was like messing him around, so he had to go to a different dealership.
Yeah, he had a big long story around it because he wanted a stick shift.
He did want a stick shift, and
and he settled for the automatic, and then the stick shift came up.
Yep, but he stuck with the automatic.
He already had it.
I mean, his is a stage 1, so it's 1,150 horse, which who needs more than that? I mean, it's a lot. You can't even really keep that to the ground, right? That's a lot of horsepower. But it's pretty cool that he got it, and the car looked great. It was a nice car.
Nice to hear his story.
Yeah,
you can go see it. Did you put that out yet?
Yeah, that was there. You can watch the video.
Yes, you can.
We posted the video 2 days ago on that one. If you haven't seen,
yeah, because I reposted it to Facebook.
You know, see, we got the t-shirt designs are still coming. They always do 2 t-shirts, by the way, a men's and a women's. So, would suggest getting the men's if you're a woman. Right, the men's last year was better than the women's because of the Panther on it. You couldn't see the Panther on the women's.
You know, from year to year, it's different because there's been a couple of years where the women's shirt was better.
Okay.
So it just depends. We'll just wait and see.
I see you.
I have a couple of the women's shirts are usually V-necks in the front, and so whatever the design is, it's always on the back. But there has been a couple of years where the lady's shirt was nice.
Here's the hotel information, guys. So this was the Holiday Inn is the host hotel. As of what we know, the host hotel is booked up. There is a hotel across the street. That's literally within walking distance. It's the Courtyard, and that one still had rooms. So if you want to book ahead of time, you can.
That's a really nice hotel.
Yeah, the hotel is beautiful.
I stayed in that.
Standard room is $169, and the rooms are filling up fast. So if you do plan on attending, definitely reach out to them. I mean, we've had our room booked since last year, so
we booked it when we left.
Yeah, I mean, we always book our room when we leave because Camaro Fest is going to be basically the same time. So there's Courtyard, then there's a couple other ones. Country Inn.
People that can't go and have rooms that they're giving up. So you can always go on the forums and reach out to somebody who's got a room that they want to give up.
Very true. But there's a bunch. If you want to see all the host hotels, and they even have a calendar like this is the Holiday Inn, this is the Hilton.
That's the map.
Sorry, the map. You know what I meant. And the Courtyard. All the hotels are all together. So all the Camaros are all parked here, and the parking lot parties over here. So this is kind of where you want to be. This is where you want to park. Now, a lot of people put cones up because they're trying to hold their spaces. Just keep that in mind. So you want to get there early and get there often. You know what I'm saying?
And trailer parking if you trailer queen your car.
You can go on, Charles, go to the Camaro Fest Facebook page, and you can post your room if you're trying to get rid of the room. Or you can still do it right on Camaro6.com. They still have a forum for Camaro Fest. Which wristband do you need to buy? Well, if you're going to be there for 2 days, if you're just going to be a spectator, then just buy this spectator wristband. I'll go back to the page. So this would be spectator wristband for Beach Bend Friday and Saturday.
No car.
No car. And then if you're just going to go for Saturday, and if you want to be a racer for both days, or if you just want to be a racer for 1 day, then if you want to enter the car show, it's only $20 for the car show, which is awesome. We paid more this weekend.
Yeah.
So we paid more to go to the Memorial Day car show this weekend. And then if you want to do the NCM for the road course and Beach Bend, if you guys are looking to save some money there and do everything all together. All together now. Camaro6.com or Camaro Fest on Facebook. The 1 year I was there, my motel was right across from Corvette Museum. Yep, the Corvette Museum is literally less than 10 minutes away. And also, I recommend going there. If you're going to go to the show, I recommend going and seeing the museum. It's pretty amazing. Definitely take the tour and go and check out all the Corvette history. And if you want, you could even drive across the street from the Corvette Museum and go to the Corvette factory. You can actually drive into the front of the Corvette factory. We always take pictures every year in front of the Corvette factory with our cars. So kind of cool.
They're doing tours, I think, this year.
Are they doing tours again? Because I thought they were not going to do the tours because of the ZR1 getting unveiled this summer.
Oh, I haven't heard. Oh.
Well,
I heard that they were doing tours, but you had to have a reservation.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Go look.
Let's check it out. See if they're still doing the tours. I'm checking. I don't see anything about
We're excited to offer exclusive bowling green assembly plant tours during our 2024 30th anniversary celebration from August. It's going to be in August. We're going to miss it. Well,
yeah, but they normally do. They would normally do tours all the time.
August 28th through 31st. So no, we're going to miss it. We'll be at the beginning of August. So they're only doing it for 28th through 31st.
Well, apparently not. But
so no, my bad, guys. No Corvette tour.
The museum is still pretty cool. They always have cars on. Actually, they have cars for sale there, and you can watch someone pick up their car, which I've seen a bunch of times. So that's something that's kind of cool. You can actually watch someone pick up their Corvette delivery, and they have their car sitting on the showroom floor in the Corvette Museum, and they drive it out of the Corvette Museum with the sales guy they have there.
Has a cool store and a restaurant.
Cool store, restaurant, everything like Corvette related.
50s type cafe.
Mm-hmm. And they have the rarest Corvettes that have ever been produced.
Camaro stuff in it.
Right on the show there inside the museum. So that's kind of cool.
Yes, ma'am.
We always go every year. It's fun. It's fun to see what they do and the new things they put out. So you should keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Explore. All right. Well, that's that. So how's it? Yeah, highly recommend the museum. It's just a good time. Plus, it's a good photo opportunity. Oh, look at it! Look at this little one. It's a good photo opportunity to get pictures with your car and the museum in the background. So I mean, that's
You
why
can
we
see
like
the
to go.
hole where the cars fell in.
That actually saved the museum. So I don't know if you all are aware, but there was an earthquake, and sorry, no, it wasn't an earthquake. There was a sinkhole that sucked up a bunch of cars inside the museum, and it closed the museum, but then made the museum a hot spot for tourism. So it actually saved the museum because the museum was like oozing money. Um, so that's kind of cool to know. Plus, they were able to bring some of the cars back up from the ground and spent an enormous amount of money to restore some of them, including the Blue Devil. They spent over $1 million to restore the Blue Devil, which was like one of the rarest ZR1s they've had ever produced. So that's kind of cool. And they actually have some of the cars that were still crushed, and they put them on display so you can see the cars that were crushed as well. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, a hidden cave collapsed in 2014. Where at? They sometimes have classic cars on there. There's always like clubs that go in and out of there too. So they put a bunch of cars out. So it's really nice to see. And if you're in the area, if you're there already, what's an hour out of your time? You're there for the Camaro Fest. Also, the little town in Bowling Green is awesome. We recommend it. We've had dinner there multiple times with some awesome peoples and of course our good friend Mr. F Bod Father himself. So that was kind of cool. It's sad seeing the ones they couldn't save. It is sad. It was sad.
Yeah, because those
cars were rare cars
by people that let the museum borrow them. So those people lost their cars.
What are you doing?
She's being a cat.
What else is going on, everyone? Did anyone else go to shows this weekend? Anyone win anything? How is everyone's cars coming? Is anyone else doing modifications to their rides? Anything changing up? We have a couple modifications going on over here. So we just need to get them all done before the shows. We still have to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
Under the museum. Did you announce my big car show win? Babe announced Jan's big car show win.
Jan had a big car show win.
Well, announce it.
I don't know what it was. She didn't tell me.
Jan, you're dropping the ball.
She just said that she won a trophy at her first car show.
I'm just kidding.
With her brand new car. Jan.
Woo woo!
Jan won a top 30.
That's awesome.
Woo woo!
Congrats. Well deserved. There you go. I'm looking at a 2021 LT1 on CarMax. On CarMax, so that it's not GM certified. I do recommend if anyone is looking for a car, try to get one that is GM certified because you get 6 year, 100,000 on the powertrain, which is actually better than if you bought a brand new one. I sent text with my stock 2024 convertible. Use my new knee pads to clean the wheels for the first time. Oh, how'd that go? Did you like the knee pad? Like what? Like the knee pads?
Like individual knee pads or a knee pad
like
on the ground?
Like a pad on the ground, or the ones you attach to your knees? Many local shows this weekend. I know we wanted to do a couple of things this weekend, but we're a little busy.
Yeah, we have graduation.
Graduation's getting the best of us. Attached to knees. Smart. Very smart.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was just sitting down on the ground.
My dad has those. He loves them. Yep, I know the feeling, Charles. I know the feeling.
Wow. She done did it.
There's oh, she did.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people with a lot of places, a lot of cities with weekly shows that happen, like cruise nights that happen every week. We're starting to learn about some of those that are around us. So if this crazy weather stops, we'll get to start attending maybe some of those. What you doing, baby?
All right. She posted the link on her page. I don't see anything. Well, we just got some good news. One of our friends, just apparently took delivery. Just took delivery of a Hendrick car. One of our friends just took a delivery of a 40th anniversary Hendrick car. And you can say it is going home to a fellow Camaro lover. Yeah, it is going to a fellow Camaro lover. And they gave a lot of goodies away. They gave a lot of goodies away to when you get this car. It's actually pretty awesome to see all the things that Hendrick did to pay homage to the last of Camaro, because I think they did more justice than the manufacturer did with saying goodbye to the car, with what they're giving you. Yes, are you paying a pretty premium for it? Of course, but and we'll do a video. We'll do a video of what you get, but there's a bunch of goodies you get. You even get like a steel briefcase with these goodies in them. So it's kind of cool. But I'm just looking at the pictures now. It's kind of cool. Of course, you get your VIN number engraved and everything, and of course what number you are and all that jazz. So we'll do a video for you guys. We'll do that. They're very sweet. It's a lot of money for what you're getting for sure. But you know what? You only live once. YOLO. So can't take it with you.
You cannot.
As much as people try.
Well, it's really expensive to take it with you.
I also learned from a guy you can register your 2010 Camaro as a collector car if you have collector car insurance in the state of New Jersey and get around the inspection. I have to send you the info. Oh, please do. Please do that. We have a cruise night every night of the week and also a bunch of cars and coffee over the weekend.
Get around the inspection.
Got her intrigued.
Do tell. Do tell.
Nope, that is very true, and I actually love that expression, and I might have to take that from you. You never see a U-Haul following
a hearse.
So if you have the funds and you want to do it, get one of the last ever naturally aspirated V8s before everything goes to a 4-cylinder with a turbo.
I always feel like, why leave your kids a bunch of money? Make them work for it. Leave them a bunch of stuff. If they want the money, then they're going to have to sell your stuff.
Truth. You got tan, babe. We got 9 legs, people. We've been on here for 49 minutes. Smash that like button if you can. And if you appreciate what you're seeing, we appreciate you. Can Camaro Cave be found on Apple Podcasts? Ever since Google Podcast was away, I'm looking for a good podcast catcher. I don't think so. I've never looked into doing that. I mean, maybe we can do some podcasts. Do people want us to do podcasts? I mean, that's something we can look into. Um, that's actually the first person to ask about that. So, I mean,
I barely know how to do this. You want me to learn something else?
I get with the times, babe.
No. No.
It's super easy.
Oh.
I mean, but are people going to listen? Because if we're going to spend the time to do it, people need to actually listen. Clearly, we appreciate you guys being here watching us on a couch. I mean, clearly, we wish we were outside doing these videos. We tried to do one. It's pouring right now.
It is pouring.
I know. So we appreciate you watching it. But
like we're gonna have floods, like pouring.
I don't know if it's that crazy.
No, baby, it's pouring.
Well, what other interviews did you do that we haven't posted yet?
I don't know which ones.
Oh, the first gen. Tell them about the first gen.
Oh, George. You didn't post George?
No, not yet.
Oh, you guys.
We're going up tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Look for it. George. George was shy, so you won't see George. Well, you will see George. Did you see George? At the end, you'll see George. George is
Collision Center.
He's not a talker. He doesn't like being on camera, but he is very, very good at restoring vehicles. This car looked brand new. Like, I thought that this car just never left a garage and he just brought it to shows like a trailer queen. But this car, we saw pictures of it, and we'll share those pictures with you in the video. This car looked like it was on fire, like burnt down to nothing. But he said no. He said it was just a bucket of rust. And he took it down to bolts and frame, like pieces hanging on.
Bad.
Yeah. He doesn't hang laundry on a line. He hangs all the pieces of the car on a line. He took it down to, you didn't know what kind of car it was.
We're going to show you all those pictures too.
That's what he took it down to. And we have pictures of all of that we share with you in the beginning, and then we show you what the car looks like. Holy moly. This man, miracles.
He really did.
Miracles. And he helped Chris bring back the third gen, which the third gen was not near as bad, but they did cut the third gen up. They did some chop on it to give it.
They made it from a coupe to a T-top car.
Yeah, they turned it from a coupe to a T-top. So they did some pretty crazy things with it, and they both shared their stories with us. But George basically shared the story with us, and then we just talked about it and took you around the car and told you about everything. And then at the very end, we did manage to get George to share his business name and phone number, because there was no other way that we were going to know that. So he did share that with us at the end. So if you have anything that you need fixed, saved, brought back from the dead, and you're in the New Jersey area, or even anywhere close to the New Jersey area, hell, I'd bring my car from California for that man to take care of it. He's your dude. He is straight up your dude. I see comments coming in. Oh, I do have my glasses. Ah! I got eyeballs. Yeah, speaking of Girl Cave, we don't have any Girl Cave this week, but we do have Girl Cave next week. So what do we want to talk about on Girl Cave next week? I am going to do a video. I was going to do it tonight, but then it started pouring down rain. So I chose not to. But we are going to do a video. Somebody asked when we did the video. What did we do in the video? Oh, we did a video about the key fobs, on how to put a battery in your key fob and make your key fob work again. Well, this nice person sent a comment on that video and said, well, what happens, like, when you do that, do you have to reprogram it? And of course you don't, it just reprograms itself. But then he said, what happens if your key fob dies, but you're not anywhere where you can get a battery and you're not home and you're out with your car? So he was worried that, he couldn't get into his car and he couldn't start the car and blah, blah, blah. There is a way to do that. So even if your key fob dies, and we're talking about your 6th gen, obviously, your 5th gen, you just switchblade out your key and it'll.
Is that what you do? You switchblade it out?
You just switchblade out your key and it'll turn in the door and open the door, and then it'll turn. Obviously, you have to put it in to turn the ignition. So, but for those push button 6th gens out there, there is actually a way to open the door and also to start the car, even if your key fob is dead. So we're going to make a video and show you how to do that, because if you catch yourself in that situation where your key fob is dead and you're not home or anywhere where you can get a battery, you're going to want to know how to still use your car, right? So we got you. We're going to show you how to do that. Do a podcast next week. Just joking. All right, help desk. If we do a podcast, then Tonya is really stepping up her game, because Tonya is barely making it through the girl cave.
She's doing good.
I want an example of a judging checklist. Ooh, is that what you guys want us to do? I could do.
That's actually a good one.
That's actually a really good one. Ooh, Jan, look at you.
Every car show is different too.
Okay. So, girl cave. All right, girl cave. We will go over judging car shows from the judge's perspective. Will that work for you guys? So that you guys know different ways that car shows are judged. And I can tell you from my perspective as a judge what I look for. And if you clean your car for my type of judging, I don't think you're going to come across a judge that you will not be able to win a show for. I have not met very many judges that are stricter than I am.
She's pretty strict, clearly. What I miss? Sitting on my knees so someone doesn't get a bigger head.
Hands. He's sitting on his hands.
Oh, sorry. I could have extra points for the first aid kit and fire extinguisher. Didn't know. Those are big deals.
Fire extinguisher, first aid kit, toolbox.
Keep it for the girl cave.
Toolbox. Extra points. Another thing that they give extra points for is
keep it for the girl cave.
A plaque from a previous show.
Or not. What are you doing, cat?
Look at you with not tea. That's coffee. He doesn't want to be there, baby. Let him go.
Sky. Say hi.
Yes, toolbox. Or some form of...
Toolbox is a big deal.
Mine's pretty big. I mean, it's a pretty full-size toolbox for travel. It's probably as big as you want to have it for traveling. But you can buy just a little tool
These
set.
cats today, man.
Yeah, they're needy today. You can buy just a little tool, a travel tool box, tool set, whatever. They just want to know that you have tools. They don't care what tools are in it. They honestly don't.
You just have to have one.
You just have to have tools. So you can go to
But you should have it. You should always carry some type of tools in your car. By the way,
right. Don't
like
just go
just,
buy a
yeah.
cheap tool set just to have for cars. Buy something that you're going to actually use in your car.
That's something you should go over to. I go, okay, like what you should bring with you to these car shows. What if the car breaks down? What if your tire pops? What if you need to change a tire? Like everyone should have tools in their car. Right? We have tools in we have a toolkit for every single one of our cars. And she loves her mag light. Okay.
I love my
She
mag
loves her
light
mag light.
for more than one reason. I will
It's
get
actually-
it.
it's
It's
actually
actually
right.
up here right
Yeah.
now because we brought it in.
Her mag light's huge.
My mag light was given to
That's
me
what she
as a
said.
weapon.
I know. And she does the packing at the shows because otherwise it's crazy. This thing is humongous, guys. That's what she said.
And it's old. It's a little beat up. It's not very black anymore, but the thing takes like 60 batteries or something like that, or
I'll just open it.
can't remember. It takes the big old huge batteries, or maybe it was C batteries.
I think they're the D's, right? Whoop, that cut didn't like that.
Yeah, sorry about that, baby boy. Yeah, it takes D's.
D's.
So my girlfriend, when I was like in my 20s, that's how long I've had this, her dad was the chief of guys, sorry, that was bad. He was fire chief in Huntington Beach, and he bought all of us girls. He had 3 girls, and all of his grandbabies were girls except for one.
Charles has it for a beat stick.
That's why
it does come in handy.
That's why he bought all these for us.
Mm-hmm.
He bought all of us girls.
You would knock someone out with that. That thing is heavy.
Yeah, it weighs a good 2 pounds probably. But he bought, when the batteries are in it, he bought all of us girls these to match our cars because they come in colors. And I've had mine ever since. And he bought these and told us to keep them down the side of our driver's doors next to the seat so that if anybody ever messed with us,
David, I love it.
Not only did we have a light to flash in their eyes, but we also could beat the holy you-know-what out of them. And I've had mine ever since, and I bought one for my kid too. So they're worth their weight in gold, and nobody can tell you can't carry this. But this is better than any asp. So
Charles says he police issue in Detroit. That's what they use in Detroit.
yeah, my daughter had one in her police car too.
Keith says I have a flashlight just like that.
Love it.
I have a flashlight in my. I hate when that thing's in the way. Oh, my gun. I'm good. Yep.
Can't carry again in New Jersey.
How many D batteries are in that? That's actually a good question. How many were in there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know about 5.
I believe there's 5.
Why don't you just open it?
I just have it open.
Well, count the batteries.
Now we're gonna have to listen to that noise
So
again.
what? Got to love Virginia. Yeah. Didn't realize your daughter was
3.
so tall.
3.
She's over
6'1".
6'1", yeah. Got to love Virginia.
Yeah, she's 6'1".
Was 5 in there?
3.
3 batteries in that big stick. Mine is a 4D cell. This is a 4.
Ooh. She's got a bigger stick. I didn't know they made them bigger than this.
That's what she said.
I've had mine for 30 years.
I just hang out in the cave. Welcome. No, it's crazy. All of our cars have different things in them, and all of our cars have a safety kit for sure. First aid kit. Definitely portable charger is like a must. Because God forbid your car battery goes for some reason. Because you've been running lights for 8 hours. Also, a pump. I'm really shocked at how many people don't have a pump in their car. But we have one in every single vehicle we own. So it's just, you know what? It's better to be prepared and never need it than not be prepared
And
at
the
all.
Jeep has an air down tool.
Yep. Jump pack.
Yep, we have jump pack.
That's the. Oh, we just got a thumbs down. Wow, someone doesn't like us very much.
Wow.
Thank you, Captain. It's okay.
Somebody doesn't like my air down tool? You got to air down your tires when you go jeeping.
Jump pack is a must. Yes.
Jump pack is a must.
100%. Especially for the prices now of these jump packs. They're super affordable now. Need a list for Girl Cave. Yes, she's going to do that for sure. There you go, Sean. I carry faith that other people carry what he needs. I love that.
I have a big old utility backpack that has everything you could possibly need, from Pepto-Bismol to Band-Aids.
You never know what you're going to need.
You never know. It's got tampons. It's got everything you could possibly need. Tampons are really useful. They can plug a gunshot wound all the way up to what they were meant for.
Do your Camaros have a spare tire or just a can of air?
I have a full-size tire.
So the different gens are different. So her 2010, my 2010, we have full spares and full tires.
Full-size tires.
So in the 6th gen, they went away from spare tires. So now they have, first of all the stock tires, the Goodyear Eagle F1s are run flats. So if you get a flat tire, you can run on the tires for up to 50 miles. Now, don't go racing on the tire when that happens, but just to help you get to, off the road, get you to a gas station, get you to a dealership, and those are huge things. Now,
unless you break the rim.
On my 16, I went away from the Goodyear Eagle F1s and went to I went to non run flat tires, just because I want a different experience. And so I just have a pump. And if anything ever happened to my tire, I would have to call someone to get my car flatbed it, which hopefully, knock on wood, that never happens. But that's the thing. And our 2024 has the Goodyear Eagle F1s, so they run flats. So it's just different. Once they did the change for the 6th gen, they just gave everyone a pump. And that's it. Yeah. My 2013, no spare tire, just a jump pack. That is true, Keith. So it was an option on the 5th generation cars, which you had to pay an extra $250 to get this full spare on. Now, no cars nowadays come with full spare tires unless you're looking at a truck, or a higher end SUV.
Jeep has a full spare.
That's why I said SUV and truck. So if you get the new Chevy Trax, Chevy Trailblazer, Equinox, none of them have spare tires anymore. They're all pumps, and you're just gonna have to get your car towed. So they just don't. Their manufacturers are not including spare tires on vehicles anymore, really. So
Didn't we do an episode on Girl Cave once about like what to pack in your car? I thought we did that.
not like this. This is all safety stuff. That's gonna be a good episode. But I don't want to give it all away tonight. It's honestly true, though. That's a thing.
It is. It is definitely. Yep. Probably a good thing to keep on you in Newark.
Definitely, especially in Newark, even in Newark, New Jersey. Watch out. Say hi.
I think that's what he's talking.
Yeah. Well, Newark, Delaware too. There's a bunch of Newarks.
Are they all bad? Are all of Newark's
I don't know.
bad?
I think Newark's got a bad name. I must have missed that option when I. You know what? Not a lot of dealers even tell you it's orderable. A lot more people need to order cars. I know everyone wants it right away when they want it, but don't feel bad about like going into a dealership and you want something, like place an order. I tell all my customers now, like, do you want something? Place an order. It used to be you used to be able to get a vehicle within 6 to 8 weeks. Then COVID happened and the whole assembly line went crazy. That's awesome. And it came to 6 to 8 months for you to get an order. It's come down a lot more now. The chip issue is still a thing. The chip issue is going to be a thing for years to come until we make chips, industrial chips in this country. It's going to happen. IBM is already building a factory to do it, but we're still years and years away. So keep that in mind. But now you can order a vehicle between 2 to 4 months is what we tell people. Now, some vehicles can be held up longer, just depends on what you want and the constraints from the manufacturer. But it's true. My dad just posted. He did order a 24 Traverse from my dealership, and it's getting built the week of 7/13. So yeah, I just checked it today. Actually, 7/13 is the vehicle is going to get built. So that means it should be here in August, just in time for that. Is the trunk subwoofer a negative during judging? Ooh.
No, not to me.
That's a good question. It depends on the judge. I feel like it would depend on the judge.
I don't give you a negative judging on those kind of things unless your install was done sloppy. Make sure your wires are gathered up and put into some kind of clean cover so that they're hidden and not running all over the place wild like crazy wires. And your kit is carpeted well and it matches, and as long as it's done clean and it looks like it was done on purpose and not just nilly-willy, I don't care. And you can do whatever kind of ads you want to the car.
He also says it's neat but removable. But we don't want you to go crazy to like unplug all your speaker systems to get, just for a show.
Just what is that? Tubing.
Just make sure the wires are hidden. Wires to me is a big thing.
Wires are a big thing.
I do not want to see wires. If you're plugging stuff in like lighting or anything like that, if I just see wires there, it means you didn't think of that ahead of time.
Nope. I don't want to see wires.
I don't want to see wires.
I don't like to see wires. Mm-mm. There's ways
to hide that stuff.
To put your wires all in that nice conduit that you can run. I'd rather see the conduit than wires all nilly-willy all over the place.
And what's one big thing for me, being that, I guess I consider myself a lighting guy. I don't like to see the LEDs. That's just a huge thing for me. If I see the LEDs, I don't. It's bad because the reason why like neon caught off and like everyone wanted LEDs in their cars because you didn't want to see where the light was coming from. Now, if you're just exposing the LEDs and showing them off like all around the outside of the vehicle, like that's not. There's better ways to do it. Hide the stuff. Be careful. Attention to detail is very important.
So we'll talk about all of this on Girl Cave. So if you guys have all these kinds of questions and stuff, put a pin in it, and we'll table it for next week's Girl Cave.
Where did you order your lights from, Charles? Was it Lighting Trends? The devil is in the details. It's very true. Very true. Next gen. I haven't heard anything. I'll send an email out asking my guy if it's hard to get that stuff. Maybe it's just that company. I know I've bought stuff from them. I haven't had an issue, but so this is a very crazy question because 212 Help just asked. New Jersey doesn't allow neon lights under the cars, correct? So they're not supposed to, but it seems like more and more people around here are doing it, and it's like all over the place, and they're running their lights on all the time. We see a lot of cars.
I don't think underglow is illegal in New Jersey.
If it's red and blue, it is.
And blue lights are illegal in every state.
Well,
every state.
I got pulled over for green lights one time, but that was a couple years ago.
Well, some states do.
It depends on the cop, really. But we're seeing more and more cars with LEDs running around here. Probably just want to see the car. It's very true. Actually, I remember when I got my 6th gen for the first time, and I went to my ex-girlfriend's college, and the cops were just driving around the campus. They pulled me over just to see my car, and he's like, "Oh, they were really like, we just pulled you over to see your car."
I've been pulled over a zillion times just for that.
Yeah,
I'm like, ooh, no ticket, okay.
I had a cop write me, but he told me to remove and go to the police station and remove them. Now, there's that doesn't make no. I wouldn't agree with that. Cop told him to go to the police station and show them that they removed the LEDs from the car.
That's the thing in Kansas.
Is the thing?
If you get pulled over with them in Kansas and they give you a ticket for it, you have to remove whatever they gave you the ticket for. Tint, lights, something else. There's 3 things. I did not know this. Tint, lights, and that's the same in quite a few states. But if you get pulled over for tint, lights, and something else, I can't remember what the other thing is, you have to fix it and go to court and prove to them that it was
you can't just pay the fine.
No, you have to prove that it was corrected, and then pay the fine.
I learned something new. Charles says it sounds like a tint ticket, aftermarket exhaust. I mean, like I said, listen, exhaust systems are a thing. They're not going away as much as some of these states are.
That's what it was, Charles. It was exhaust. It was cut exhaust.
There you go, Sean. Now you're thinking. You can get a prescription for tint. Yes.
I had one.
She has one. Not had one.
I don't have it in the car anymore, though, so I have to somehow get somebody to redo that for me. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why she was able to get away with her front windshield being tinted. Whoa.
That was crazy.
We're getting thumbs up and thumbs down. Blaming diabetes. There you go. I keep a copy in my car with my registration. Very true.
I think it was in the ZL1, and it went with the ZL1.
The hell was that?
It was a cat.
Katie Dunk says today getting my 2017 BMW inspected in New York. I was told if I had tinted my windows, car would not pass. Wow.
See, and I took my dark ass windows in on my car, and
No, they didn't care.
they didn't care.
Yeah, I guess
They told me your exhaust is going to get you, not the. We don't care about the windows. Don't even bring it through because your exhaust is going to fail.
I would guess it would be depends on what DMV you go to, if they're gonna really care or not. And secondly, what time of day did you go? I always try to go to the DMV at the end of the day because they just want to get the hell out of there and just be like, all right, put them through. All right, we're almost done. But obviously you can't do that all the time. But read the reviews on some of these DMVs too, because that people sure things. Had anything hanging from your rearview mirror? I got a ticket for stuff hanging from my rearview mirror. I think because you couldn't find anything else wrong with my car one time. But I had like cross hanging and like rosary beads and like Mardi Gras beads or something hanging from my rearview. They gave me a ticket for it.
Dude, I have so much shit hanging off of my rearview mirror.
Hey,
give me a break.
Mind your P's and Q's.
And I run my car with the pink lights all the time.
She does run her car with her pink headlights.
And my windows are way past the legal tint. Mm-hmm. And I have never had any problems. Ever. Mm-hmm. Ever. And I've been pulled over a bajillion times. And they're just like, listen, little one, slow down.
That's a good thing, Keith. Ohio does not have vehicle inspections. That's why she wants to move there. Do people still hang garter belt thing from weddings in their mirrors?
I haven't seen that in a while.
I haven't seen that in a while. Do people still put cans on the back of their car after a wedding?
Well, yeah, but no, he's talking about like if you catch the garter belt, do you still hang it from your rearview mirror?
My car isn't inspected or hasn't had emissions yet. Drove with my green Knight Rider LEDs all weekend. Nice. We did for Becky D. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, very true.
Garter belts on the rearview mirror. That is so.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
That is so like. That's so third gen. Just saying. That is 100% third gen right there. That's let me get a mullet. Cars. Find her vet outside of the Atlantic Metro. Georgia doesn't have inspection either. Telling you this inspection thing. It's a really it's really a problem. Just saying. My third gen was an 89. The dog bobble. Oh my God. The dog bobbles. Jan, you are so aging yourself right now, dear. Okay, here's another one. The Garfield that like in the window. How many of y'all had the Garfield in the window? The plushy Garfield with the suction cup feet. Like if you didn't have that Garfield in your window in the 80s, you were not cool. And that Garfield was really hard to get too. Like he was sold out everywhere. There's a scene in the new Garfield movie where he's in the window of a car like that too, and I'm like, oh my god, there's that Garfield. 85, nice, Keith, nice.
Tennis ball on the antenna, yes. To find your car in the parking lot. Also, do people, anybody here have a tennis ball hanging inside of their garage to know where they have to stop their car so the garage door
My
closes?
dad did that. My dad had a string with a ball hanging at the bottom of it so that when the glass hit it, we knew to stop.
My neighbor John, I used to park in his garage, had that for his car. He had a Cadillac.
Yep, that is how we knew how to not hit the walls in the garage. Because no backup cameras.
Garfield will be my next Christmas gift. Oh my god, we should just buy Garfields for people. Give out Garfields. You get a Garfield.
You get Garfield.
Oh yeah. Well, this has been a good live tonight, guys. I appreciate you joining and watching here. We're coming up on an hour and a half. We still need to have plenty of content for next week's Girl Live. She'll get on that. Is anybody going to any shows this weekend? Good luck if you are. Definitely feel free to shoot us any messages. The Camaro Cave at gmail.com. We are posting another video tomorrow. I'll try to post another video tomorrow, another video Friday. So next 2 days we're putting videos up of the rest of our interviews from this weekend, and we'll do the key
how to
thing.
Use your key fob thing.
Yeah, we'll do that as well.
Informative.
I do want to do a video of my 16 and compare it to my new 24 because the screens are different. And what I mean by that is the technology inside of the infotainment screen is different. There's new pages that were not available on my 16. So we'll do a video on the comparison between the two cars. Hope it won't be this weekend to do it because we're not going to be here, but we'll do that here in the next week or two. Tony, I emailed you a post from Camaro 5. Sweet. We'll take a look at that. Roy Church has a show this weekend. Awesome, Keith. Good luck with it. Which you bringing the Camaro there, I'm assuming. Yeah, for anybody that has good shows, go enjoy them. Stay safe. Keep the faith always. One day the car will come back. As long as we keep talking about it. So that's what it does. That's what it does, what it is, what it is. So yeah, there's that. But enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good night. And we'll see you on the next one. Base dwellers. Hold on. Is that how that works?
Balloons.
Do we do the piece and then the balloons show up, or does someone send the balloons?
We didn't get balloons on the last piece sign.
Hearts? Oh, it's gonna like you this time. It's not gonna like me. It's not gonna like me. Nope. Ooh. Double peace signs. No?
No.
Wear your seatbelt. Yes. Yeah, Keith. You nailed it. Nailed it. Shout out to Scott. All right, guys. Have a good night. Does the moderator create those? No.
We don't know where they come from.
I don't know where they come from.
We had fireworks go off behind us once.
I don't know how that happened. I would love to know.
We don't know where they
how
come
those
from.
things happen. I mean, there's plenty of buttons here
that we don't touch.
Yeah.
We're not touching anything, and it just happens.
Like the heart thing. I mean,
that we do.
Because
that we control.
That's the only thing I know.
We don't know where the other stuff comes from.
So, safe travels, guys. Be safe. Wear your seatbelt. Keep the faith
this weekend.
And definitely
see you Wednesday.
We'll see you Wednesday. Night, y'all. Watch out for our video tomorrow too. And if you haven't, like, subscribe, share our channel with the public. Let them know about us. And we'll see you guys on another one. Night, y'all.